Santino Marella and CM Punk beat Daniel Bryan and Cody Rhodes. No surprise there. Who cares about it? So next match after CM Punk and Santino Marella beating Daniel Bryan and Cody Rhodes, Alicia Fox fought Beth Phoenix apparently. I don't know what happened. Beth Phoenix won. I didn't see the match. I can assume she probably botched it at least twice. Oh, it was like an ass-busting match? Like she just came out and just wrecked shop on her?
Layla did like a good move to her.
Layla did a good move to Beth Phoenix?
It was just like a swinging neck breaker thing, but it looked like it effing hurt.
Swinging neck breaker that looked like it effing hurt by Layla. I have to YouTube that match. XXX Sweetheart just told me that Layla hit some pretty good moves on Beth Phoenix after the match, I would assume. So, I'll check it out.
I don't know if it was this week or last week.
You don't know if it was this week or last week?
I know it was last week.
Are you hanging out with Beth Phoenix? You botching. You botching your sentences.
You botched because you waited late to do your stuff.
These are I botched because I waited late to shoot MartiMania. I didn't botch. I have to work for a living. I'm tired all the time. Y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? Why? Why? Because I am Mrs. No Days Off.
Why do you want to be associated with him?
Why do you want to be associated with Darren Young? Are you kidding me? Darren Young is my dream man.
I'm not going to say what I really want to say. Just people are watching.
So, take that to the bank. And you know what else you can take to the bank? Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Millions, millions, millions. Anyway. So, back to Raw. Anyway. Because Brodus Clay, Kofi Kingston, and R-Truth defeated Dolph, Jack, and The Miz. I kind of remember that match. I remember thinking, who? Like, they took all the names, shook them in the hat, and was like, here's the matches. I don't know. I like Brodus Clay. And the Funkadactyls. I will always eternally have a beef with R-Truth. Okay. Excuse me. The stuff he did when he was on TNA and how he talked so much dirt on John Cena in the WWE. I don't forget that crap. Apparently John Cena does and everybody else does, but not me. Also, I don't think he's a good wrestler. And he's kind of like he's just a bad wrestler. And his little spinning move thing in the air, he never hits anybody. Like the other person just falls. He's like, oh, I shouldn't have got it. Oh, I'm blown away by the fact that you spun around in the air. I have to fall down. It's like this. Look. Let me use some of my items. Okay, this is R-Truth and this is other wrestler. The other wrestler's like busting out all these amazing moves and then R-Truth does this. And he goes, oh. Like, okay, is that amazing? Huh? You had to pass out? Okay. So anyway, that match happened. It was a, let me say it like this. This week was the Monday before a pay-per-view. There's never any really serious matches. There's never really anything that anybody cares about because everybody's just trying not to get hurt and to make it to Over the Limit, especially Randy Orton, which is probably why his match went really quickly because he's like, oh, my arm, oh, my elbow, I got to stay together. So, I don't know. Whatever. So that happened. Chris Jericho beat Randy Orton via disqualification. Once again, don't remember anything about that match. I don't have a worst match of the week this week. Probably because AJ and Caitlyn were in there. I don't know. If I have to have a worst match of the night, I guess Brodus Clay, Kofi, and R-Truth versus Dolph, Jack, and The Miz. Because I just feel like all the talent in that match, it should have been better than that. But it was a party match, so it wasn't meant to be a great match. It was meant to be a pay-per-view Sunday match. So I'll give that my worst match of the week, but it wasn't a bad match. It was just the worst one of this particular week. And then the end of the night was a little promo thing with John Cena and John Laurinaitis. And John read a letter that he tore. He read a letter to John Laurinaitis. He impersonated, want to say it was Jim Carrey with the loser thing. It was kind of funny. The crowd seemed to be into it, so it was cool. I just, John Laurinaitis slapped him, and it was a good slap. He was like, bitch, bum, slapped him, and then, Chris Brown, that hoe. Chris Brown, that hoe. He slapped him, and then he left, and it was done, whatever. He said he'd be terminated, or any wrestler would be terminated if they interfered. And John Laurinaitis would be terminated if he lost and all kind of stuff. I mean, now we all know what happened and that nobody got terminated and John actually wound up losing. I don't know the details of it because, like I said earlier, I haven't seen this week's edition of Monday Night Raw. I won't watch it till Saturday, but I don't know. So that's what happened.
Oh, what time is it? Why am I saying that?
That's the recap of a week late Raw, but you know, those are the recaps. Once again, I'm sorry it's so late. I just been so busy lately that these things happen. So
Good night.
Good night. Good night, straight air sweetheart. Y'all tell her good night. Good night. Sleep sweet, love.
Thank you.
She's my sister. If you haven't figured out by now, we live together, so she's always around washing dishes while I'm trying to shoot a show. I forgot what the topic of the week was. Oh, before you go to bed, straight air sweetheart. Topic of the week. What is your single favorite non-Undertaker match? Can you think of any?
My favorite. My favorite non-Undertaker match?
Non-Undertaker match. And I'm not going to say the best match. Don't think it has to be somebody with great wrestling skill. Just the best match. The match you most enjoyed seeing. Go.
I can't think. Put me on the spot.
Botch. I didn't get too many replies, probably because my dumbass just put the video up last night and then right now it's the topic of the week. But let me tell y'all mine. I think mine, every year, I really enjoyed Money in the Bank at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But they really messed it up when they gave Money in the Bank its own pay-per-view. Because then they got people just getting Money in the Bank, like just, I mean, hey, all willy-nilly, just running around. Daniel Bryan, Alberto Del Rio, all these random-ass people. I liked Money in the Bank, and I'll tell you why. Originally, because it gave guys a chance to get titles that wouldn't have gotten a chance otherwise. Now, WrestleMania 23 was confusing to me because it was all the big guys that get title shots all the time that were in the match. Anyway, my favorite match, though, was probably the first Money in the Bank ladder match. I'm one of those people that I like matches where something's on the line. So Money in the Bank, the Royal Rumble, these matches are matches I really enjoy. I don't like too many one-on-one matches. They never blow my mind that much. Let me say it like that. Now, one that was really, really good, and I'm going to give him props, even though I talk a lot of dirt on him a lot of the time. I really, really enjoyed the match that was CM Punk and Jeff Hardy ladder match at SummerSlam.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
That was a fantastic match. It was, I mean, I never cared all that much for CM Punk. I mean, no, I take it back. I was a huge CM Punk fan, and I always hated Jeff Hardy. So these two things together made that match phenomenal. And then the Undertaker returned at the end. Good deal. CM Punk was a heel, which I enjoyed him as a heel so much. It was so great. I'm trying to think of another great match. Eddie Guerrero versus Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 21. Very good match. Eddie Guerrero versus, oh man, who did he fight? WrestleMania 20. No. That was WrestleMania 20 I'm talking about. WrestleMania 20 was Eddie Guerrero and Kurt Angle. Yes, WrestleMania 20, because I want to say 21 was Eddie versus Ray. Eddie Guerrero is like one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, so there's a lot of great Eddie Guerrero matches, but one that really sticks out in my mind is Kurt Angle versus Eddie Guerrero. That match was it was so great. The back and forth, the Eddie Guerrero taking his boot off, and it was one of the last times that he wrestled in the end of the night when Chris Benoit won his match, which was also an amazing match. Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and Chris Benoit, triple threat for the, I want to say World Heavyweight title. Yes. And then Eddie came out and celebrated in that moment. Now, so many years later, that moment is so important because, Eddie and Chris and all, it was just a very interesting moment. If I watch it again now, the symbolism of it is so important, and the history of it is so important, and it's those guys, you know, not talking about the way they died or the circumstances surrounding their death or all the stuff with Chris Benoit. The mark they left on professional wrestling is huge, and I'd be an idiot to say that they didn't leave a huge mark in professional wrestling and a huge hole in professional wrestling when they left us too early, especially Eddie Guerrero. So, I mean, I don't know. My favorite Money in the Bank, though, was WrestleMania 21. Edge won. Favorite wrestler of all time. So, it was the first one. It was innovative. It was new. Great people were in it. What?
The match after WrestleMania 25. Oh my God! With all the main event superstars.
The match after WrestleMania. Oh, the Monday Night Raw. Okay.
Oh my God.
Straight Edge Sweethearts just told me her favorite match, which I think it wouldn't have been your favorite match had we not been there. Because if it was on TV, it would have just been like, oh, okay, it's a match, whatever. She said the match, yes, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat was amazing in that match. He was amazing the night before, too, though. The night after WrestleMania 25, the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania 25, that was an all-star main event. It was, I don't even know if I can remember everybody. It was Jeff Hardy, CM Punk, John Cena,
Kane,
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I'm trying to do sides. Ricky the Dragon, how many people was it? 10? 8.
A lot.
8. Because Edge was the bad guy.
Edge.
The face team was John Cena, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Jeff Hardy, and CM Punk, I think.
And yeah.
Am I forgetting somebody? Was it 10 or was it 8? I think it was 8. And then it was Jeff Hardy, Edge, Chris Jericho, and somebody that probably got fired. Who was the last person?
Matt Hardy.
Yeah, somebody that got fired. Matt Hardy.
He fought Jeff the night before. That was not a good match. Matt Hardy.
I forgot about that match. Yes, it freaking was. I forgot. You know what? I'm gonna throw that match in the ring right now. No pun intended.
It didn't impress me.
Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, WrestleMania 25.
Hello.
That match, and like I just said, if I wasn't there, it may not have been as amazing. But Matt versus Jeff, I think it was a TLC match or a ladder match at WrestleMania 25.
I don't know because I got
hate those guys. Love that match. You know what? That could be it. That could be my favorite match of all time.
What match?
The Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy match. Being there was amazing. Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, WrestleMania 25, TLC match. Oh, you know what's another amazing match that I totally forgot about? Actually, that could be my favorite match. You know what? Apparently, I can't pick one. So another one of those great matches is the infamous tag match between the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, and the Awesome Boys, Edge and Christian, ENC. That ladder match, tag team championship match. I mean, that's it. I'm gonna make it official. That is my all-time favorite match. That match is so freaking good. Every time I watch it, I'm like, oh, Edge and McFoley, WrestleMania 22, another really, really, really good one. But that match is just, I mean, I could watch it today and find something else I love about that match. It was so good. It was the first time that I was like, damn, Edge is amazing. It's too bad that all the people in that match, hardly any of them are there anymore. Christian's back, but I mean, he's Christian. Edge retired. Matt and Jeff are lunatics, and in TNA Matt's not even in TNA. I don't know where the hell he is. But the Dudley Boys are. That match is lightning in a bottle. It really was, and that bottle's just been broken now. I don't know. But anyway, so that's my favorite match. The triple threat tag team match. Ladder match for the titles. It was awesome. It was amazing. It's the best match I've ever seen. If you haven't seen it, I'll put a link on YouTube later, on MartiMania YouTube. On Twitter, at MartiMania, whatever. Twitter.com/MartiMania. I'll put a link up to it. You have to watch it. It's an amazing, amazing match. It's so good. So anyway, I think that's it. Next week's topic, we'll be doing Over the Limit results, talking about Over the Limit results. What did you think about Over the Limit? I kind of already gave my opinion on it, but I'll give it again because I like to talk. We'll be talking about Raw, SmackDown, all those good things. So me at Marty05 and the show at MartiMania. If you want to get in touch with Straight Edge Sweetheart, at XXX Sweetheart, the host of Outside Interference. So y'all check that out. Thank you for watching. Sorry it's so late again. This week will be on time. I'll try as hard as I can to get it out by Sunday night. So, good night. Talk to y'all later. Until next time, trying to step out.